think this still applies. I think we could take the notion of this pillar from texture teaching, the flexibility, and insert this particular situation because it strikes me as quite ridiculous. And I'm
Yeah,
also speaking as a person that had long hair for a
right,
period of time. And so a couple years
right.
ago, I
And
had
you dealt with some stuff, right? Like you dealt with stuff.
I did, and so I can relate, I understand, and I feel for this young
Hmm.
man that's going
Hmm.
through it, and any other of our young people that are experiencing this, that are that their hair is being outlawed, right? How is that impacting
Right,
learning in any way, shape, or form?
exactly.
And so let's talk about this.
So, I mean, in short, the case goes like this. There's this kid, he's an 11th grader or a 12th grader in a district in Texas, and he's got locks. Now, his locks are actually really neatly braided towards the back and kind of put together back there. So they're not even like out calling attention, whatever that would mean. But they are very neatly kind of put together in the back. And so he has been harassed as a result because of their policies, their dress code policies and their uniform policies around hair and a certain length that it can and cannot be and a certain style, etc. And I'm going to come back to that in a second. So then, the parents are like, well, what are we doing here? Because now the kid is out of class. He's been in like in school suspension, or he goes to like an alternative school. So he literally can't go to class in school. And so the parents have reached out to lawyers and they've gone to court about it. And in the process, I think before they got to court, the superintendent put out a one-page ad in the paper talking about how education and schools are about preparing people, of course, always for the real world, quote unquote, and how conformity is a part of that, and how people have to learn how to conform to American society and standards. And so they went to court, and um, the court agreed. They agreed with the implementation of this policy. However, the parents have not given up and the student hasn't given up because this is in direct violation of the Crown Act, is their argument. The Crown Act is a law or a policy that is essentially defending, hair of all types of textures and lengths and styles. So that's kind of the short of it. What is interesting to me is a couple things.